Welcome. Welcome, everybody. This is the second part to our mass Overwatch game. TL isn't able to join us, but she's being awesome and amazing. Doing Geek and Sundry stuff now. Working with Maze Arcana, doing Alpha. I'm Arthur Perkins. This is APGamingREAL. I think we're also multi-twitching on Lexi's stream. You've rebranded since last we've seen you completely.
Yes, completely.
I don't want to mansplain too hard, but I feel it's important that I introduce you, Lexi, because I once heard you describe yourself as the girl with the poop-colored eyes. And I'm just concerned.
Remember that, G?
I do. But yeah, who are you? Where can people find you? And what do you do? And how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Thank you so much for asking, Arthur. I've been having some issues with my ISP, though.
I saw that. That's a battle.
Yeah, well, apparently they just want to completely close all my ports and make it so where I can't open them at all. So it's been tricky figuring out what to stream. But to answer your questions, I am Lexi. You can find me at twitch.tv/LexiTells, as well as on my Instagram, YouTube. We reached 100 subscribers, so I actually have a custom note on there. That's pretty cool. And Twitter at LexiTells, all that LexiTells. I'm just a variety streamer and all that sort of stuff. But I guess I don't have poop color eyes. I don't want to be remembered that way, at least.
I didn't think you'd want to be remembered that way. It's not how I want to go out.
Exactly.
All right, let me see here. Gwen, we're going to go to you next. You keep moving around. I have to keep adjusting the camera. First you were all the way over here. Now you're in the middle, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, man. All right, yeah, you're wearing...
I don't have a set place or anything. Sorry.
You're repping some Marvel, so it's okay. As long as we all remember that DC's terrible and Marvel is better. Come at me, Batman fanboys.
I normally will agree with you.
But
however, I do think that they have like top-notch villains, and that's it. That's all. But yeah, I am Super Gwen. I am usually called Super on the internet. I don't do a whole lot, but I bother AP, and occasionally he asks me, do you want to do superhero-related things? And I'm like, shit, yeah. Okay.
You are very excited about this game. You're also the only person I can talk to about Critical Role.
Why is that? I know that we've got other Critical Role fans out there.
No, we don't.
We
don't.
Yeah, we do too. Because I've heard them talking about like trying to catch up. It's 300 hours of production currently, at least.
More than that.
Maybe closer to 400, 500, maybe.
Oh my god.
They're closing on 400 because they're almost to episode 100. And they have numerous 5+ hour episodes. I'd say they're actually past it.
They're probably closer to 500.
Yep. Especially if you include all the Liam one-shots.
I don't include the Liam one-shot. They're cute, but I don't include them.
I mean, the Liam thiefing one-shot was amazing with Ashley Birch.
Pretty great.
The thiefing one-shot was pretty cool. Ashley Birch is adorable, but I don't include those as canonic or anything. However, I did include the the other one-shots they did as Matt's explaining, and then their Extra Life special with the Snuggle Lord. That was cute.
Snuggle Lord's having a rough time.
Mm-hmm. So I've heard.
Hyper RPG's about to set itself on fire, real bad. What do you got going on?
I'm hired somewhere, so
Excellent.
I'm not on the internet, 40 hours a week instead of working half that. Yeah.
That's rough. The internet likes having people there.
I know. And they miss you when you go away. When you spend exactly 1/3 of what you used to on the internet, people notice.
That's true.
But yeah, that's me. And happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
And yeah, happy Mother's Day, all you bad mothers. You know what you've done.
Okay.
We'll talk about my mom in a minute. It's real bad. Pondo, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right, thank you. You want to just go ahead and go?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Pondo, or Pondo the Mad. I have a YouTube, which is youtube.com/Pondo the Mad. Also Twitch, same thing. I haven't done anything in a while. It's because I've been busy. So I'm planning on doing some stuff though. And I just hang around AP's server all the time and get trolled.
That's true. You do get trolled a lot, often by me.
It's often by you.
Mhm.
Oh,
You and your ship charts.
I know. I've learned that the one way to entertain my viewers is to savagely destroy them.
yeah, no.
You got any streams coming up, Pondo?
Not anything currently.
All right. Well,
Still
all
gonna
right.
work on that though.
Bad at streaming. Understood.
Yeah. Terrible.
Happens to all of us.
Terrible.
All right. Well, I feel like I should introduce myself. But instead, I'm going to introduce my mom. She left on a 25-day cruise, and while she's been in the Atlantic, there's no cell phone service. So she arrived today to say thank you for saying Happy Mother's Day. The ship beached off the coast of France. Well, I guess technically it beached on the coast of France. And then the propeller got damaged, then the engine system got damaged, and then the ship couldn't dock anywhere for 4 days to get the stuff repaired. So it was behind on its schedule and wasn't making any of its port times, so no one could get off the ship to go do stuff. They spent all their time going from port to port, desperately being like, let us dock and fix the engine. And they're like, no, you're late. Go to the next port. And they're like, but we can't make it to the next port in time unless we fix the engine. So now they finally have docked somewhere near Stonehenge and are getting some much needed repairs. Stonehenge, yeah.
Where did where did your cruise leave?
Left from Miami.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yep.
Cross the Atlantic to
Past
France,
France.
and then cross the Strait.
To England. Yep.
Channel. Cross the channel.
Yeah. So that's my mom's Mother's Day, is finally being let off the cruise ship from hell. Except she's been enjoying it because they're like, here's some complimentary wine for all the problems. She's like, that's all I came for anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that's what you said. I
Yeah.
was like, that's not too bad. Stuck with
She's
wine.
having fun. I'm horrified, but
there's a lot of people on the ship, right? So like, it's like you can go gamble and stuff too.
Exactly. All right. We begin tonight's session with what are we doing?
I don't know.
I got
What
this.
are we doing?
I got it. Don't worry.
We
I got it.
Okay. I'm ready.
There is a 1990s boombox on a table, and we hear the sounds of an electric guitar coming out of it, and then a kind of iconic drum line, and then for some reason there's a cowbell, and we hear Blue Oyster Cult's "Don't Fear the Reaper," and then it explodes in a shotgun shell, just. And the freeze frame happens and everything gets swooshed in watercolors as we see that this is the first panel of a comic book that shows like the before and after of the radio being hit. Now, my first question is, who do we see flying through the scene to get thrown in a lump somewhere with their clothes on fire? Which character?
Oh, you're asking for volunteers?
Yes, I am.
Not me. I'm off in the corner. So.
I think it'd be appropriate for Abrams.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what happens next is we zoom back in on the next panel. There's a man-sized wall in an airport. A man-sized hole in a wall in an airport. And on the far side of that is a guy in boxers with some sort of cowboy with a cigar in his mouth, lying on the ground, smoldering, as a series of shotgun shells are firing all around him, and there's ricochets and sparks, and it looks really dramatic. We hear our voice just goes, "Fear the Reaper." Who comes to save I'm sorry. We get the introduction for Abrams, so it's like it's its own panel. We zoom back out to its own panel, and it's like a Borderlands style introduction. It's like Abrams, the bull in a china shop. Really likes McCree, and then at the very bottom it says loves darkness. Who comes to save Abrams, swinging down from above on a rope?
Probably could be me.
All right, Papilla, we zoom back in, and Papilla just swoosh and picks this man up. Tell us what you look like.
Yeah, she's got her basic superhero outfit. It's nothing too flashy, but she still has her flair. So she's pale skin, probably has a blonde wig on, but there's the domino mask on her face. And yeah, she's swinging in and probably looking really concerned for her teammate over here. Like, holy hell, you went straight through a wall!
And then we get the freeze frame of you, Papilla, as you're like coming out of the swing onto a second floor balcony above a shop that says Coffee Aroma. And appears to be a lion drinking coffee for some reason. And your sheet says Papilla, Jenna, actually not a superhero? Question mark.
I mean, I'd imagine Amber's face is like when she said, "Holy crap, she went through a wall." He would just look at her with the dumbest look. I've done that several times.
At the bottom of your intro, it says "really good at cosplay." Because you are a character who has not revealed your secret identity.
I guess I have not, no.
No, you haven't. Darkness, I have really good news for you. I think I put Protege. I'm sorry, I put Prodigy on the stream, but you're actually the Protege. The next shot we see of you is holding a glass case in which a cybernetic fist is enclosed. What are you doing with this glass case?
Well, I guess I'm inspecting it to see if there's any kind of alarm system built in, because it's kind of more a higher tech era now. And making sure that I can crack into it to get the fist.
Okay.
Alerting a lot of people. Gonna be sneaky.
Yeah. Why don't you roll to assess the situation? And as we do, we zoom out and see Darkness, Ninja, Hidden Base, question mark. Lots more question marks at the bottom, like no one knows anything about you.
Well, I just remember one of my moves. It was be mindful of your surroundings and heroic tradition. Yeah.
Be mindful of your surroundings.
And which allows me to assess a situation before entering into a fight or.
That's good because you're about to enter into a fight.
I figured it was. So I guess what I want to know is, where is the escape route?
Excellent. Let's roll and find out if you find that.
Let's see. And I just roll. Let's see.
It's plus superior.
What's a D? How many die?
So it's
2d6.
It's 2d6 plus your superior, which is 1.
Whoops. 2d6. Let's do T20. 2d6.
Okay, now you need another D6 with that.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
And then
It's happening.
any conditions. Oh.
I don't think any of you have conditions. And if you do, just clear them.
Okay, thank you.
6 plus 0.
Yeah, plus 1. You are superior.
That's true. Okay, let's see.
Okay. 7, you get to ask one question, but because you have Be Mindful, you also get to ask a second question. And let's see here. What would you like to ask?
So the first one is, I want to know where a set escape route is in case everything kind of goes to crap, which can happen.
Let's see here. There's specific questions you get to ask on the list.
Oh, that's right.
They're right there on the basic moves list in the upper right-hand corner. You could ask, what here can I use to escape?
Yeah, well, I'll do that. Where is it?
That's in the basic moves.
Okay, I'm trying to. There we go.
There's a lot of screens right now, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I was also looking at the other one. It doesn't have the list like that. So. Wait. Rep. Cut off. Assess the situation. What here can I use to escape?
Okay. You find, like, we keep zooming out. We just see you looking at this. You're in the middle of a airport, and there's a huge smoking hole in the wall, where a bunch of dead robots have been pounded into the wall, and vending machines, and Approaching you is a shadowy figure who is just dropping shotguns behind him and pulling new ones from out of his cloak or something. It's not really clear where these are coming from. But you do notice that there is a bunch of soda cans on the ground that are all shaken up a lot. And they are primed to explode. If you just like kick one in his way, he'll shoot it with the shotgun and give you a little bit of a mist cloud to use your
Like a
darkness
smoke
powers. Yeah.
Okay.
You have a second question.
Okay. My second question is, and I'd still use the assess the situation questions for this one.
Yes. Yep.
What here is the? How could we best end this quickly?
The best way to end this quickly is to drop the Doomfist and run away.
Oh, that's not what I want to do.
Whoever this mysterious figure moving towards you is, they want that Doomfist.
Okay. Well, what I want to do is obviously not give him the Doomfist, because if he wants it, then clearly, well, we want it, obviously. So I would.
Are you saying if he wants it, he can come and claim it?
No, you can't come claim it. I mean, I'm not gonna let him claim it.
Gonna try.
I would like to, I guess, roll to see if I can't evade him, basically, because he seems like he's kind of slower. If he's carrying 2 shotguns, and I'm pretty fast, so
They're kind of set up for something. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like you're... How are you getting away? You're just gonna try running as fast as possible?
Well, actually, I was thinking about grabbing the box, running towards the cans, and kicking a couple towards him.
Okay.
To try to create a distraction. He shoots at it or whatever. If they explode, then it gives me a kind of a smoke screen-esque thing to kind of get to the second part.
Let me ask real quick. I feel like I've forgotten what your powers are, mostly because they aren't written down. Did we establish what all 3 of them are?
My powers. It's not the. Let's see.
I think it was like stealth, strength, and speed.
Yeah, stealth, strength, and speed.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need any of these to do that. And you've established you can do it through assess the situation. Yeah, just happens. You dash forward. Why don't you describe what your character looks like while you're dashing forward? Like, maybe now we finally get a good look at darkness.
Well, yeah, okay.
As the soda can is arcing away, like, it's a still panel shot, but for some reason the soda can is still moving on the comic book page.
It's kind of like a curved, it's like curving, kind of like a soccer shot, right?
Exactly.
So I guess it has like, I have a kind of hair past my shoulders I kind of keep tied up because they can't get in my way. Dark clothing with an amazing scarf that just kind of, covers my face. Half my face. All you see is my eyes. And basically just kind of loose fitting clothing that allows me to move very quickly and easily and quietly around. So
as first one and then more and more cans get kicked, as you kind of do a little bit of like parkour dancing on cans, and then like, what's it called, beckoning, you just up the can and boop it towards him. The mysterious figure is just like, and soda's exploding all over the place, and you disappear in the soda mist. You run out of the airport into the street where you see your friends Abram and Papilla standing on top of the coffee aroma.
Darkness.
You get a mission update on your team issued watch computers or wherever you keep them, that you're expected at the Doomfist Memorial shortly, and that as soon as you get there, there'll be a police corridor to protect you from further attacks. So what do you want to do?
I guess we need to go there.
Yeah. We're upstairs on the second balcony, correct?
Yep.
Apparently, apparently I need to gear up because I wasn't.
You're in your boxers.
Apparently in my boxers now.
Again. So you need to find your pajama bottoms and slip into them really quick.
I guess I left my gear in the escort, so we're there, so might as well.
Are you like reaching into a car and pulling out your clothes?
Yeah.
Putting them on real quick. So as you're doing that, you hear the sound of shotguns falling to the ground and someone just going, "You can't hide."
Okay, I'm
You
gonna throw the car.
calmly, you're gonna throw the car. All right. Sure. I mean, this is definitely unleashing your powers. I mean, you're absolutely reshaping your environment using your powers. Roll plus freak.
I'm not going through an object, so it's just freak.
Nope. Sorry, friend. 6.
Nope.
All right.
That was first fail.
Let me look here and see what I can do in order to mess with you.
Bring it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I popped my hip.
Oh, so what happens is he starts moving towards you and you see him come out of the airport terminal. You throw the car at him and you're so sure it hit, right? And that's when you hear from behind you the clicking sound of a hammer being cocked on an old style shotgun. And you suddenly hear like whirling breath noises, and someone says into your ear, "Too slow, kid."
Oh, can I intervene or something? Can I like take a rabbit punch at him or anything?
You can, but let me do something here. Abrams, I'm gonna inflict upon you the angry condition.
Beautiful. That's what I need.
Like
Okay.
your car throwing has missed, and now you got someone holding a gun to your head from behind you, and you're just like, "Oh man!" Yeah.
I mean, if no one else reacts, I want to try to attack this guy.
It sounds like Pops is coming in here.
Yeah, Papaya trying to, I suppose, defend
Okay, how are
the
you
back
doing
of
it?
Abrams' head, because I know he's got a thick skull, but it's probably not all that great. I just want to like kick the one shotgun out of the hand that's menacing him, if I may.
All right.
And just
I'm
like, I know
imagining
he's
you dropping from above and like ballet dancer landing on the shotgun, and then it like ducks out of frame.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
Yes. So with defend, I think.
You roll plus savior.
Is it safer? Yeah, it is.
Yep.
All right. If that's the case, then I'm going to go back to the right page and roll plus savior. And then no bonus or penalty since we don't have any team pool yet. Okay. Hey!
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we needed that.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like you got an 11. Fully successful. So probably there's your foot hitting the shotgun. And there's like an exclamation mark after BAM on the comic book page as you knock the shotgun out of his hand. And he has to take a moment to step back. And we see him like reach through the air. And in one panel, his hand's like this. And in another panel, his hand is over here. And there's a shotgun in it.
I think this is the opportunity where I punch him in the face.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're directly engaging a threat. Go ahead. Roll plus danger. If you just want to...
Okay, I thought I pressed it, but it didn't. Hold on. Okay.
According
so
to
I'm gonna do it.
defend.
Oh no, it's asked for situation now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, you get to pick one. For NPC threat, keep them safe, and you choose one. What would you like to do?
May I add a team to the pool?
Yes. All right. Who is the leader of the team right now?
Darkness is the one who has the MacGuffin,
Wow,
so
double
let's.
ones. I literally rolled 12. Okay.
Aw.
Oh man, this is gonna go real bad for you. All right. I have a couple questions to ask you guys about Darkness right now.
Okay.
What is each of your objectives in this fight, real quick? What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm angry.
Okay. What's your objective then?
Namely to fight off this guy.
All right. Papilla?
I want to help both of them accomplish their goals. I want to make sure that they stay safe in this.
Darkness?
Well, I want to complete the mission, but also ensure that all my teammates are safe. So kind of what I want to do is create a distraction if possible.
All right. You are not all on the same page. So you start with one team pool. You get another for Papilla, and then 2 more for opening the team mechanic. You then lose 1 point for being off balance. And does anyone mistrust Darkness?
Nope.
Okay. All right, so you just have 3 points. Yep, you have 3 points. And at any time, you can spend teamwork points 1 for 1 to give another player +1 to their roll before the roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Abrams, you rolled a 5.
I rolled a 5, double ones.
That's real bad for you, buddy.
That's really bad.
That's really bad. I think that has some specific connotation. So it's actually not going to be bad in the way that you believe. You're going to go to punch this guy, and you just punch missed. You go right through it. It disappears as the cloak swirls around him, and you hear the same clicking noise again as there's another shotgun to the back of your head.
Because he's got unlimited shotguns.
And this time, there's no chance to escape. You know that if he wanted to, you would be dead. And not like, shot, you would be dead.
Can I intervene here?
But, no, well, in a second. I'm
He's
doing
got it.
something to Abrams, because I'm making a move on him. The Reaper leans in towards you and says, Abrams, right, kid? So Morrison's got you fighting his war. Think you need to be back in high school. Maybe you should join up with Team TALON.
You're making me insecure, aren't you?
Yeah, he's trying to. He's no, he's not. I'm not giving you the insecure condition.
Okay.
What's happening is he is attempting to shift your influence. Because he's an adult, he automatically gets an influence point
Yep.
when talking to you,
Yeah.
and he's using that influence point to tell you who you are and how the world works, to adjust your labels.
Yes.
So he is lowering your danger and raising your mundane. You can attempt to say no to this. You can be like, I don't want this to happen.
I mean,
but
I
if
don't
you
want this
do-
to happen.
Okay.
I support him.
I'm angry. I'm not going to listen to this guy.
You can support him,
I
actually.
have the heroic tradition. When you give someone the advice that you think your mentor would give, you can roll plus the label your mentor embodies comfort or support someone.
I am
Plus mundane.
fascinated. All right. Step in here and tell me what specific advice an old ninja master would give to this young high school bull in order to prevent him from retiring.
Listen. You must center your mind and your body right now. Your body is and your mind are completely apart, and as allowing him, your enemy, to put you to weaken you. Do you really want this to happen? Do you really want to be overcome in such a way? I thought you were all about brute force, and yet something so simple as words could so easily undone who you are and who you see yourself as.
Okay. All right. Roll plus mundane to comfort or support him, right?
Oh no, it's instead of plus mundane, I do whatever my mentor was, which is superior.
Superior, yours
Superior.
is.
Okay.
So it's 2d6 plus 1.
Yep.
Okay. 9.
All right. Pretty good. So they hear you. You can mark potential, clear a condition, or shift labels. But in order to shift labels, you have to open up to darkness. And just remember, you love her.
I was actually going to switch that, but
What?
You love her.
Don't cry on my shoulder. It's okay.
What do you want to do here, buddy? I mean, obviously, if you shift labels, you can use that to just directly counter the fact that Reaper is shifting your labels. Like, you won't have to roll. You can just open up, let forth something from inside you to darkness, and block this attack, this psychological
Let the
attack.
dark
yeah, no, I
Like
guess
the
I'll do
warfare.
that.
Okay, what do you say? So I love the scene here right now, right? Like, Reaper probably has a shotgun on darkness and one at the back. Not like in her face, but just like pointed in her general
Just
direction.
pointed in direction.
One at the back of
my head.
Abrams. Mask completely still. Abrams is probably like sweating, his veins bulging, he's just looking super angry. And darkness is like, God, do it! And he's just like,
I imagine it's like as
Speech bubble.
he's kind of calming down now. He still has anger. they just takes a deep breath. You're right. You're right. It's not. Shouldn't let words anger me so much. I got this.
Got this.
I got this.
All right, when you say that, I mean, you can feel it. You can practically see it
Yeah.
behind you. The trigger is being depressed on the shotgun in slow motion.
Can I taunt him now?
You want to taunt Reaper?
Yeah, well,
Go for
What do you do? What do you do?
Well, basically, I'm holding the thing he wants, right?
Yeah, you've got the Doomfist.
So I just want to be like, hey, Reaper, you know, if you really want this, you better come catch me.
Okay.
And I dash off down an alleyway.
Yeah, you're provoking someone, and they are definitely receptive to your words. Roll superior.
Okay. So
you might want to take a point.
Should we add a team pool to this?
Yes. Add a
Okay.
team.
Let's do that.
All right. You get +2 instead of +1. You're down
Yes.
to 2 teamwork pool.
Okay.
Who is adding the teamwork pool, and how are they doing it?
I would,
Okay.
and he's going to use that point of time to straight punch him again.
All right.
Just to surprise him.
As he's distracted by when he starts paying attention to.
So what happens is you go to punch him and he disappears, but you can see a weird fluid shadow rolling along the ground towards darkness as you get to take a pick. They get to pick stumble, air, or over. She did, right? She rolled.
Nope.
Oh, you haven't rolled?
Nope, I rolled 9.
Yep. Okay,
Same
so he gets to make a pick. Overreact, air, or stumble. I think they're going to overreact. So you have an influence point over the Reaper right now as you go running off and you look back and there's just a weird shadow following you, and you look forward and there's a downward alley leading down to some more shops. There's a bus parked in the middle of the road for no apparent reason. You look back again, still just a shadow on the ground. You look forward. You look back again. Reaper's there with 2 shotguns pointed towards you. But yeah, he looks super pissed, and he's not caring about anything. He's totally, completely focused on you.
Perfect. So one of the things I wanted to try to do was I wanted to swap out the Doomfist, basically, and try and give it to my.
All right, you want to play keep away?
Basically, I guess cover up the box with some fabric, so he thinks I have it. And then, meanwhile, my teammates can be taking Fist where it needs to go.
All right, I'm curious.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how this plan works in action.
I'd be happy to do this.
Okay.
We could probably do like a football pass or something, Pondo. I'm thinking.
I mean, I can
Abrams
distract Reaper if you want to do the football pass.
Well, I figure I could just parkour real quickly, and then just do a pass off. And as you kind of hide it as I continue to run past you with the cloth covered box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd be happy to take it.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Let me position myself physically in fiction to be next to her to take that pass.
Yeah, no problem. It happens. Reaper completely falls for it. So Abrams, Papilla, you both now have the Doomfist, although technically Papilla is carrying it. And Reaper is chasing darkness at high speed towards the, I forget what it's called. The New Bonnie Heritage Museum. Yep. Yeah. What do you guys want to do right now? It's real bad. I mean, there's a guy with a shotgun chasing.
Okay. Would I be able to catch up to Darkness and Reaper?
Yeah, you're probably just as fast as I am too.
I feel like there's probably a roll you could make, but tell me what you're doing. You want to catch up to them to do what?
I think Abrams would be at this point go through every single building and
I feel like we're gonna have a scene where Reaper turns around and like a wall is collapsing, and then you Hulk your way through the bus like the bus is just exploding around you. You're running towards the first payload point.
Or innocent people.
There's no one here.
So go take the Doofus to the memorial. I'll go help out
the Doofus.
Just go.
I'll just start running, my feet pounding into the pavement, and I'm using that momentum with my power to try and give me an extra boost of speed.
And I am charging headfirst towards Reaper, going through anything in my way.
All right. I feel like let's start with Abrams. You need to roll Freak to unleash your powers.
I can use danger because I'm going through walls and stuff.
That is completely true.
So, can I? Well,
You're
Full
like,
in a
if
China
I
shop?
wreck it Ralph it, I can use my good stat.
that's completely true. 9.
I wanna. Oh no. Let's see here. No. Well, what's interesting, I just want to point this out to you. You have the defender move. When you leap to defend your lover or rival in battle, roll danger instead of savior to defend them. Just throwing it out there. And anytime you do any move that targets darkness, you get a +1.
Okay.
Just saying, because you love her. That's right. I'm a
So
child. I'm a high schooler, a middle schooler, child.
So
All right.
that's the roll to catch up.
Yep, that is a 9 to reshape your. Oh, mark another condition. Well, dang. I mean, why not?
Why are you angry?
I mean, let's see here.
Careful, you might get to the dark side.
Afraid.
Anger and afraid.
So here's what's happening. You're running forward. You're just barreling through stuff. And the closer you get, like, he's always just slightly ahead of you. You're not getting any closer. But he is catching up on darkness. And those shotgun blasts, while they're, like, exploding off of walls and stuff, they're starting to get real close.
Can I
Well, I wanna jump to pops here. So we've got the hard cut, like the frame of the bottom right hand corner of the right hand page is Abrams just like
tearing through a wall
as he notices darkness is in danger, and as we flip over, it's Papilla is just like standing still, holding the Doomfist underneath the cloth. And there's no one around, but there's like a car that's got its alarm going off, like beep, beep.
Great. I'm all alone. No one's paying attention to me. This is perfect then. In that case, I'm going to try and be a foxy little shit. Can I grab a t-shirt and like a pair of sweatpants from the coffee shop, like stuff rack, whatever they've got for sale, and slip out of my costume and just go running and book it for it?
All right, I want to tell you what happens.
Activate this mild mannered thing.
You're thieving up a t-shirt. I don't know if you're like leaving money on the counter for it real quick. Are you?
I feel like I'm gonna come back to return it if I can.
There's that little gift shop underneath Kofi Aroma. So you buy like a Kofi Aroma shirt, and just as you're about to take your mask off, there's probably a little bit of ground coffee that floats through the air. And you see a red laser sight pointed directly at you.
Fuck. Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Play Serpentine and try and just.
Serpentine. You're like Serpentine. Serpentine.
Just book it. If I have to, I'm going to unleash my powers to try and add myself some speed.
What power do you have that gives you some speed?
What I've got is energy absorption, and the way I was taught to run was probably not the proper way for athletes or anything. So I am shoving my feet into the hard concrete, which would give you like shin splints. But I'm gonna use that momentum to redirect it and throw it behind me.
That sounds real good.
Yeah.
So what happens is we cut to the frame of sniper scope watching you.
Yeah.
And then we follow a bullet going down a very long barrel. It's like 3 different frames of just the bullet, and then it's exiting the gun towards you. And you're preparing to zoom off. You've probably got like little wind indicators near your feet.
Yeah.
Let's unleash your freaky powers and see if you can
have any bonuses to this. This is probably one of my worst stats. Yeah, it's
real
terrible. Okay. Do I have to take one from the team pool or no?
You can't take one. You can't.
I can't. It has to be.
Nope,
okay.
It has to be someone. I think you can selfishly steal one from the team pool. Let me look here.
Oh wait, no, hang on. I think I know what I was trying to do using my civilian identity.
I believe you can.
I can use my mundane instead. But that's using my powers. It's not using my powers, so never mind that.
I mean, you are using
if
the
it weren't
powers
that
there.
if
thought
it
you
weren't
were
that Widowmaker if it weren't that Widowmaker had seen me like try and do this change or anything, I could probably run this mild mannered to be, oh yeah, I'm just like here on an exchange for the theater program or something. But no, if I'm actually running with my powers, then I will
I
have to
mean,
roll for it.
I will offer you here a
Mhm.
devil's bargain. If you want to whip off your mask and just go full mundane, you can. She'll know that you just, what you look like. But you will get to roll with your much, much better not getting shot stat.
That I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna roll freak and I'm gonna die. Thanks, bye.
Okay? Right.
So no
Before you do,
bonus
you
for me. Yeah.
can selfishly take team pools, right? Yes.
You can.
Say how your actions ignore or insult your teammates, remove a team pool, shift your labels.
I'm acting cowardly in a stressful situation.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You lose a team pool. You can shift your labels around if you want to give you a bump to your freak.
Shift label's not just a +1.
It'll give you a +1 to your freak and a -1 to something else.
A -1 probably to savior at this point, which
All
is
right.
terrible. Oh god.
It's fine.
Okay.
That saved me once.
I mean, here we go. So no bonus penalty, just roll freak. Here we go. 1,
You're real
2.
nervous.
Yeah, I am. 8.
Yeah.
Marking
bad.
condition, or I tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary. I mean, I really feel like you're guilty right now.
I feel like I am.
So you zoom out of the way. You've got a T-shirt in one hand that you've stolen from Coffee Aroma. In the other, you've got the Doom Fist that you're having a lot of trouble struggling to keep up.
Because it's enormous.
A coffee mug that has a logo on it with a weird orange face, and it says like gaming something, explodes in the Coffee Aroma where your head used to be, and you keep running around the corner, and you hear like a swoop, and there's like a strange purplish figure just zooming across the sky on a rope, chasing you. And you're just like, I'm leaving the team behind. I'm leaving the team behind. Yeah. I want to cut to the other team.
All right.
Darkness, Abrams.
Go. Okay.
Since Darkness is currently being shot at, Abrams would definitely try to jump in to protect her.
I also say like it's a sniper, right? So it's probably a big.
You haven't even
We
seen
haven't met
Widowmaker
Sniper.
yet.
We're
Yep.
currently dealing with.
Yeah.
Papia is
Two are still
behind
doing
you.
Reaper.
I was saying like we would probably hear a sniper shot though.
I
Yeah,
think we're
that's
currently
reasonable.
hearing the shotgun rounds.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely hear the report of a rifle over the shotgun.
Okay. All right. I was okay.
So I'm going to try to defend Darkness from Reaper.
Are you just gonna charge up
Still-
there and physically
still-
interject yourself? Tell me how this is happening.
He's going to. It's like, gotta knock himself to head. I'm slow, but I need to get faster. I gotta stop him. He's going to shoot my friend. Legs don't fail me.
So probably the next scenes we see are 3 panels of your feet hitting the ground, and now the concrete asphalt is crunching under your feet as you douche, douche, douche forward. And the Reaper has turned to see you and is doing his weird like Reaper lean sideways and is bringing the shotguns up on you. You get to roll plus danger when you move to defend your love, and you get a +1 because you're helping defend your love.
Yeah. Okay. Here it goes.
You could say your love is your drug.
See, that's what I needed. Okay. So what he's going to do is, since he finally caught up to Reaper, he's going to just straight tackle him, shove him through one of the last phone booths there's left.
Well, first, let's get to the part. Reaper has fully focused on you.
Yep.
You get to pick one. Add a team to the pool, take an influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
Don't get angry. Get glad.
You could remove your anger, your hatred.
I'd want to remove my afraid.
You could.
That might be better.
All right. Taking away the dark side power. I got it. You don't want to use the force anymore. It's fine.
Afraid hurts me. It's kind of my
Afraid
thing.
does hurt you.
So I'm going to remove Afraid. And I'll add 1 to the team pool.
You only get to pick one of those.
Oh, from...
Even on +12?
Yep.
Okay.
That stinks.
On a hit, you keep the person safe and you get to pick 1. So you're clearing your condition. All right.
Oh,
Now
it's
you're
7-9X, wasn't it?
now
Okay.
you're throwing Reaper through stuff. Tell me about this.
Yeah, first it's going to be through a phone booth into a bus into another wall.
All right. So it's literally like the spawn room for the second stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that definitely sounds like you're directly engaging a threat.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's a good thing you just removed your fear, because that's exactly what fear was preventing you from doing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh, there we go.
All right. At 10
Really
plus,
close.
you get to pick 2 options from directly engaged threat.
Going to go with the obvious one, resist blows.
All right.
And let's see here, what else? I want to take his shotguns away from him.
Well, yeah.
Can I
All
do
right.
that?
I mean, for a very brief moment of time, you remove his 2 shotguns from his hand. So you throw him through a wall, Doomfist style, and his 2 shotguns fall down. He seems not dazed, but surprised that you were able to hurt him, and starts standing up and brushing himself off as his legs begin unforming and turning into a dark, misty cloud. Darkness, we haven't heard from you in a while. The horrible Reaper monster was almost on top of you, and then Abram just collided with him and destroyed him. Kind of, not really. I mean, he still hasn't taken a single hit the whole fight, but
Right. Well, I'll go back to my question about whether or not I could hear the rifle shot, because
yes, you did.
Probably now that I'm, safe, quote unquote, out of danger, direct threat. I'm curious as to like why there wasn't a gunshot, and where Popka is and where Doomfist's fist is.
All right. To counterpoint that, you definitely hear the sounds of an assault rifle, like a bunch of small, tiny hits coming in the distance as well. And you probably see Papilla booking it through the bus that Abrams destroyed earlier.
Okay. Well, I'm going to want to intervene to try to get the purple unknown attacker off of Papia.
All right. This is just in my mind and the comic book, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm loving the idea of you running down the street, downhill, like along the wall for no apparent reason, just like
with my hands behind my back, though. You know.
Oh yeah, Naruto style.
No, definitely not.
I love it. I love it.
You gotta keep your arms loose for reasons that aren't really explained.
Back here, so that I can go and smack like that.
Of course, yeah.
I'm like leaping from like side, each side of the wall, because it's the street's probably encased with the buildings.
I feel like what happens is Papilla and you pass each other, and there's a panel where each of you is just past each other, and that's when the panel repeats twice more, and you're just a little bit farther away, and then there's, for no reason at all, like a mechanical line going between both of you, and you notice the woman in a purple bodysuit, like zooming towards you and Papilla with an assault rifle blazing.
Can I grab the line?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I want to grab the line. Is it attached? I assume it's attached to something.
It's attached to a wall near Papilla and her.
Mm.
Okay. Well, I want to grab onto it, which means that I assume the attacker will collide with me.
Sure.
Well, actually, let me think about it for just a second.
You're like, well, wait a second.
No, I know what we can do. It's like a sort of pendulum type thing. You're using your movement to go this way. I'm using mine to go this way. If we link arms or something, then I can just roundhouse kick her.
Oh, I was thinking you're going to use Widowmaker as a kite.
Combo attack.
Take her grappling hook and then use her as a kite.
Not what I was thinking.
I was trying to think with her momentum cook. She'll be coming this way very quickly.
Yes.
If I grab onto
She's
this,
coming after you.
then I mean, either way, I'm gonna get hit unless I preemptively try to kick her. Like,
well, what if you tangle her up in her own grappling hook? you know, just sort of like lasso her.
You
I
want to
agree.
entangle a spider in their
Here
own
come
web.
shades.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Spider
In its
their
own web.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty quick
Yeah.
shot though, right? If we're going up based off the game, it's
Yep.
like you know,
Yeah.
so there wouldn't be much. I don't think much time where it unwind.
Yeah, it's like minutes for us.
Hmm.
Well,
up to you.
I guess I don't want to grab the line, but instead I want to square up in preparation for basically like kicking her in the face. You know, kind of like like
Okay.
baseball style, like
Yeah.
someone getting pitched something so that she can keep running with the Doom Fist.
Okay.
To the convoy.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're directly engaging a threat.
I am.
Roll plus danger.
Okay.
She's
can I ask
zooming
a
towards
question?
you. Yep.
Can I use my ability? Yeah.
Which ability?
The be mindful of my surroundings.
You're already in a fight.
Oh, okay. All right.
You appear to be in a fight.
Yes.
Okay, so then was it just 2d6?
Yes.
No plus.
Can-
Or
You want to team pool it? I mean,
I do.
you're in a good position to do so. Got
Yeah,
2 points.
okay, 2
I
points.
definitely do.
All right. What do you want to do? How many points do you want to give?
What's your bonus? Not a whole lot,
I
right?
think we can only give one at a time, right?
It's
That's
one
what I
for
thought.
one, which means you can give as many as you want, but you gotta.
I only have superior is my only thing. So
Yeah. So all of her labels are 0. If you want to give some bonus,
I think
Why is the
2
label
would definitely
0?
be needed. Probably because she's
They all got-
very high superior.
they all got shifted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can give one for one.
I'm thinking 2 because we
okay.
got 1 from you, Abrams, right?
No, you're currently at 0 if you use 2.
Oh, gee, I thought we had at least 1. Oh, okay.
Plus 1. Let's see.
All right.
Plus 1.
All right. You got plus 1 to your roll. Wow. Didn't even need it. Got
Yeah.
12. Okay. You get to pick 2 things from the directly engage a threat. I got to tell you, resisting or avoiding their blows means not getting pummeled.
Let's
Mhm.
see.
That's always a gimme.
From them, create an opportunity for your allies, suppress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. I probably want to frighten them to hopefully, I assume, to scare them off.
Okay, so when you pick that option, I get to pick which one of the 3 happens.
Okay. So I
Okay.
pick.
So it's your okay.
Sorry, so say that again. I'm sorry.
If you pick impress, surprise, or frighten, I pick which of the 3 that happen.
Okay.
Just one of those will definitely happen.
Well, I guess so. The first thing I want to do, I want to take something from them.
Okay, what do you want to take?
I want to take her assault rifle,
Okay.
sniper rifle gun to incapacitate her for the most part. Then I want to create an
Opportunity for your allies.
Yes.
All right.
Picking.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here because you aren't taking resist or avoid their blows. She is going to hit you.
Okay.
All right. On the other hand, Papilla gets away completely clean. There's an opportunity for her. Nothing happens. Papilla runs around the corner past Reaper and Abrams where they're both battling again. And continues running towards the statue looking over the vista of Nubani. Yeah. You restore the rifle from Widowmaker, and she immediately punches you in the face and slaps a Viper mine there, or a Spider mine, and it explodes in a poison cloud. So I need you to take a powerful blow. You're rolling +0.
Is that me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Darkness is
+0. Okay.
Yep. You got a 9. All right. On a 7 and 9, you get to pick one of these. You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. Or you can give your ground and your opposition gets an opportunity. Or you struggle past the pain and you take 2 conditions.
I'll struggle past the pain and take 2 conditions.
Oh,
provoke me.
dangerous.
Ow. Ow.
So what happens is Abrams, you see Darkness come around the corner and she's breathing out like weird purple green smoke, clutching her face, and I feel like You have hopeless and afraid as your new conditions, Darkness. As you're just like, I can't see! I can't see! Where is she? But you are dragging her assault rifle behind you.
Oh, awesome.
Well,
I can use it now. Well, I guess I can't because I'm blind.
Just for the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I think what I do is that currently I have Reaper not being a cheeky guy and misting around. See if I can defend Darkness again by throwing Reaper into Widowmaker, kind of holding her back.
Wow.
Bowling through.
Nice.
Okay.
Bowling for Talon.
I feel like this is definitely going to be a unleash your powers move.
Is it?
Yeah.
Also protecting his lover or his love.
I will. What is your objective? Is your objective to hurt Reaper, to hurt Widowmaker,
It's
or is it
just
to protect Darkness?
buy Darkness some time to run away.
Okay.
defend
I
her.
will let you use your defend move then.
Okay. That's just mainly so +4.
It's danger and then a +1 for love.
12.
12.
I feel like this is another bottom right panel of a right hand. As Reaper is being thrown backwards towards Widowmaker, he like pops out of existence right in front of her and pops out behind her again. But he's just like, "Where's your gun?" And she's just like, "The little twerp stole it." And he's like, "Call Sombra."
Oh no. Oh no.
Can I see yet?
Yes. All right. So here's where we stand. This is probably a end of this particular comic book. Like, what will happen? Where are our heroes now? And then we have the next issue. On the cover is Papilla just booking it with a t-shirt and a weird, like, bird cage-sized object in her hand in the distance. And in the foreground, we've got Abrams and Darkness standing back to back. Darkness, for some reason, has an assault rifle, and Abrams has his clothes, so it's really weird. Like, and Reaper and Widowmaker are now advancing on the pair. What's happening? Who wants to do what? Explain to me.
So I mean, how is my shot? With I assume I can shoot.
Yeah.
I know.
I feel like you can shoot. You've got like super strength, right? I
Yeah.
assume you've got like super reflexes.
Right. So I was
But
wondering.
let me ask before you do this.
I know. I'm
You're a young superhero. Are you really just gonna gun people down in the street?
I mean, they're trying
I
to
will-
kill us.
Okay.
To kind of backtrack there, I was going to take one to the team pool for passing the defend.
Okay. Excellent.
So, yeah.
Good call. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You have one in the team pool.
What are we going to do?
Well,
I
What are you
know
gonna
that
do?
What are
looking
we
back,
gonna do?
it looks like you're both in quite a pickle. I don't know, like
I'm
my
fine.
heightened senses, would I have heard about Sombra
I'm just angry.
or no?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how I like my chances fighting her alone, and I know these two are in a whole bunch of trouble. Shit.
so probably our best bet is to
I got to take one of them down.
reconnaissance with each
Need to
other.
take Reaper down.
Well, I'm wondering how sturdy the people who are supposed to be there to help us, like how much they could do.
That's probably the rest of the Overwatch team. They
You're
probably
only-
can fend them off.
You're only halfway there.
Okay.
You can
How
certainly run fast and buy some time. There's been a lot of like passing things around and fighting retreats for sure.
hmm I
Right?
think what I want to do is turn on my game face for saving my team or defeating a terrible enemy. I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick saving Darkness this time because she's our other mobile person.
Okay.
So activating game face gives me
You mark a condition.
oh wait, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, mark condition, take +1 ongoing to that end. So I'm afraid for her. Wait, that's terrible because I do want
That
to
is terrible.
directly
You really
engage
don't
them.
wanna do
That is
that, yeah.
terrible. I'm getting angry at myself then.
Perfect. Perfect.
Great. I'm
Self-loathing.
angry, I'm guilty, and I want to make an abrupt U-turn, slide along the wall, and pretend to be Lucio for about 10 seconds, and then just go a flying punch at Reaper while he's still solid.
Probably the panel that's happening then is like you getting angry and giving yourself this really long internal monologue as you're running. So there's like 10 panels of you running and just text. And the last thing is you like soaring through the air. You've got the shirt in your hand. You've got the Doomfist tucked under. And you're like one punch manning across over your comrades and towards Reaper. Yeah, why don't you... Uh-oh. I think I just zonked my camera. There. Yeah.
It's
Nope,
yeah.
it's still completely gone.
No.
There we go.
There
All right, we're back.
Okay, so I need to roll danger with a +1 for that game phase.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Cross fingers, do your step.
11. Okay, so you wanted to take one from the team pool, but never mind. You don't need
Nope. So danger, can I actually, is that one of those that I can add to the team pool too? Directly engage with it? No. Okay. On a 10, pick 2. I want to
you definitely want to resist blows.
Yeah. Resist or avoid, and then create an opportunity for my allies to get away with me. Okay. If possible. But there we go. Just to and what do you think? Are you thinking surprise instead?
No, I don't think Abrams would run away.
We still need to make a fighting retreat because I've got the MacGuffin in my hand. Okay,
we'll take the MacGuffin away.
I'll tell you what happens. You collide with Reaper, and his mask cracks slightly, and he just looks back up at you, and disappears into the shadows of the wall, just like. Okay. A Widowmaker just like runs up a wall. And that's when the rest of the Overwatch team appears. And this is like the whole right-hand page of the first part of the comic. It's like Winston dropping out of nowhere. McCree's just like strolling up. Yeah.
Where have y'all been? Holy
cow. And yeah, we probably do a couple montage cuts of Papilla like putting the Doomfist on exhibit. The rest of you being like congratulated by your mentors, and in the background, there's like some weird stuff happening. Occasionally, the panel will just have a weird purple skull on a piece of electronics.
Just that there in the back.
Okay.
And no one notices.
Right.
And you're out in front of the Numbani Heritage Museum, where a group of reporters have gathered where the payload would normally be, and they're interviewing the three of you. And the reporters are split. Half of them are like students gathered from around the world, and the other half are like professional reporters. And one of them holds out a microphone and is like, "Abrams, as team leader, how do you feel your team did today?"
We did good.
Excellent. That's the Texas spirit we've come to expect from you.
Thank you.
And then one of the other reporters, a young woman, is like, "Papilla, why are you letting Abrams take the credit for what you've done? Wasn't it you who led the team in getting away?"
Absolutely not. It was definitely a team effort. If it wasn't for quick thinking on Darkness's part, if it wasn't for the strength and courage of Abrams, I don't think any of us would have even survived today.
And so as you're talking, the camera's not focused on you. We get your speech bubble, but the panels are reporters like holding their microphones up and like shouting questions at you, and like one by one their microphones are failing and their cameras are, and like everyone's looking confused, and someone like 5'6" Latino woman in a trench coat with dark sunglasses that's clearly just Sombra with sunglasses on is like, "Excuse me, Darkness, I'm interested. Can you tell me more about your master?"
Can I be mindful of my surroundings here?
Yes. Yeah, because a fight could happen.
Yeah. Okay, and the questions are over here. Okay.
Got to make a roll.
Okay, let's see.
It is a superior roll.
2d6 plus 1. 12.
Wow, just nailing all those rolls. Okay.
No, all even like the bad rolls are like, high. Jeez.
I can't wait for when the bad rolls happen, because they
So-
are going to happen.
I mean,
That's
it
just
they happen to
Murphy's
Abrams.
law. Yeah,
It's
I
fun,
mean, it
though.
did. But I mean, what comes around goes around, and it's about our turn, don't you think?
It's fine. See, it did already happen to me.
Yeah,
Like last time I didn't fail. This time I failed. Like,
but that's not everything.
Okay, so I guess I want to say, what here can I use to ensure the safety of the Doomfist?
I feel like you can use your status as a mysterious outsider to bring the press conference to a close and like get the security teams back in place.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like be like, okay, we're done asking questions. We're putting our defenses back up.
Okay.
You have a second question because you're mindful.
Okay. Who here is most vulnerable to me?
It's Sombra. For some reason, everyone else in the world is an idiot and can't recognize Sombra wearing sunglasses, but you are clever enough to see through her incredible disguise of dark sunglasses.
She actually has one more question because she got a 10 plus.
Oh, that's true. You do have another question.
All right. Then what here is how could we best end this quickly?
You know that Sombra is a trickster escaper. If you make it clear that you're about to identify her, she'll probably back off on her own.
Okay, and so
It's not like she's gonna whip out a gun and start shooting.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's got one.
she's probably gonna E away, right?
So like if you give her a look, like I know who you are.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's what I want to do. I kind of want to give her a look and just be kind of like, I'm not accepting any questions from you at this moment.
Okay, so she's just like, well, and disappears, stepping backward into the crowd, giving you an appraising look. And then everyone's equipment starts working.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you wanna try to secure the area by telling everybody to go home?
Yeah, first of all, I want to tell my teammates and any of the other Overwatch team that are there, and let them know that I have identified Sombra in the immediate area, and the need to lock down the area and Doomfist's.
Gauntlet, yeah.
So
I did like ninja hops, like poof smokes, like here, like whisper in the air, then poof gone to another person.
Torbjorn's just like, I've recently updated our computer security. I don't think we'll have a problem with that wee lass. And like as you're watching in the background, his turret has stopped working.
Yeah.
It's got a Sombra icon over it.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah. In general, you've diffused the situation, and Sombra is no longer about to come steal your giant fist of death.
Okay.
And I feel like that's when we panel into a debriefing meeting with Soldier 76, who's got all of you, gathered in a smoky back room. It's smoky for no apparent reason, but, dark room, single light coming down. The three of you are at like a poker table, and he's just like, you did a good job. There was something I wanted to ask you.
Yes, sir.
And he has influence over all of you, and he's about to just start spending it like water.
Yeah.
Abrams, he's just like, you're reckless, kid.
Yes. And?
In order to keep Overwatch working like we have, we need to keep the eyes of the world on the good we're doing, and not on destroyed buses and walls falling over. You need to rein it in.
To be fair, I think the first wall
But I got
was
stuff done.
him being thrown through.
And besides, I had to save darkness.
Are you rejecting his influence?
Yes.
Okay. Roll. Just 2d6.
Only 2d6?
That's the roll.
Yep.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
On a miss, their words hit you hard. You mark a condition and your labels get adjusted. All right, so now I can read just any labels I want rather than the ones I intended to. So I definitely feel like your freak goes down by 1 and your savior goes up by 1. And you take the guilty condition.
Okay.
As you know, in the background, Commander Morrison is playing. Sorry, Soldier 76 is playing footage of you like destroying stuff, and there's a running tally of all of the damage you cause, and it's starting to get up into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Especially when you smash through like a jewelry store at one point. It's bad.
Yeah.
He turns to darkness and says, I don't know. Well, shit, I fucked it up.
What did you do?
I forgot what I was going to say. I was literally most of the way there and completely forgot. Oh, I got it. I see you talking about your master all the time. But if there's one thing I know about leadership, it's that your master would want you to live your own life and not follow in his footsteps. And he's trying to reverse your superior and mundane labels. He wants you to take a -1 to superior and a +1 to mundane.
I want to reject that. I want to be like, well, you're saying to like disregard an experienced person's tips, information, and just learning. How does that make sense at all?
All right.
Yeah, it's one thing to walk in their footsteps. It's another thing to just disregard all their help.
All right. Roll 2d6. See if you can reject this influence. Adults are just so good at talking to teenagers. Oh boy! All right, you get a condition, and he gets to
There it
shift your
is.
labels.
It's not that. See.
Insecure. Wow, you are close to exploding. Once you have all the conditions, you're going to be in a really bad place. You're just going to be like, ah!
In the nut house.
Yeah, and your superior and mundane are going to flip. You go to 0 superior and 1 mundane. As he like puts his fist on the table and just like, you're a young woman. You're not an old ninja warrior. You need to spend time figuring out who you are, because you're not just a weapon. You're a person. And as he says that, he puts his rifle down on the table, turns to Papi, and just says, good work.
What?
Good work. You did exactly what was expected of you.
No, I didn't. I left them alone. I left my team.
That's leadership, kid. Sometime you got to leave your team behind, get the job done.
Wait, which condition do I take, by the way?
Insecure. Because you're like, I know who I am. I'm a ninja warrior. And he's like, no, you're not. Yeah. Right. Soldier 76 is praising your cowardice. Just saying that's what leadership is, kid. You got the mission done from start to finish. You carried the ball over the finish line.
I didn't. I was running from every sight line. I was letting everyone else take my punches. I put both of them in danger.
Yeah.
And back, then they definitely.
That's their job.
To be fair,
and I had to go back, but I mean that put the Doomfist in danger, didn't it? I don't know.
Wow, you're freaking out about the fact that he isn't shifting your labels.
I know, right? I am.
Take some time to think about it. If you all want to be a team, you're going to have to put each other in danger. As long as you're fighting together, it's okay. Sometimes people are going to take a hits. But we have band-aids for.
You just said that you just praised her for running away and not fighting with the team, and then you said we should fight together.
Because sometimes accomplishing the objective is more important than fighting.
With the team?
Sometimes you have to move the payload, and sometimes you have to deathmatch. That makes perfect sense in Overwatch terms. It's not about the number of kills you get, kid. It's about whether you get the objective done.
How much time on the payload do you have?
Exactly. You've seen the simulations. Teams that work together, even if they aren't standing together, are the ones that stay on point.
I get that.
So
Just wish I were less of a
question,
coward
though,
for it.
why would you send 3 of your younger, I guess, rookie members to get something so important?
We thought that they were going to hit the museum, not the airport.
Calculated mistake.
Oh no, the airport was crawling with OR-15 robots. They took them all out. We don't really know how.
I guess we got lucky.
Wow.
Yeah.
My chat is just full of Overwatch puns right now. Junk ratting. All right.
Is it not to be expected?
Trash rat yourself, guys. You're all trash rats.
uh,
Did we just lose Gwen? I feel like we lost Gwen.
It's a possibility.
I know. Welcome to the internet, everybody.
I think I'm back.
You just
Hello.
snapped back to reality. Welcome back.
Whoop, there goes gravity. Okay.
Yeah. He turns and leaves you all in the room. What do you want to do?
Flop my face down on the table and just wallow in my guilt here. Be over dramatic, because that's what I'm good at.
I mean,
guess.
this is definitely making a good comic book panel. There's probably just a whole full page of you, like your hair frazzled all over the place, on the cool steel table.
I'm angry. I'm guilty. I need to
Mm.
break something and take a nap.
Sounds
Yeah.
like take a nap.
Like a
I
bath.
want to break the training room and then go take a nap.
Bubble bath.
I don't.
Okay, am I able to comfort at all? Like, I guess now I have +1 mundane.
I mean, yeah. Who do you want to comfort? How do you want to comfort them?
Well, I guess
I think we have all influence over each
said.
other.
Yeah, I don't have any influence over you, actually, Abrams.
Well, since my rival's not here, I think that'd make you the rival.
Okay.
What? I'm the
So, yes.
rival?
Rival.
Well, apparently I'm the love interest.
So I've got influence over you now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So Darkness, you want to comfort or support somebody?
Yeah, I want to comfort Poppy because I know she's feeling bad about what he said. I guess we're all feeling bad about what he said. I just want to say, listen, he only saw the end results of what we did together. Don't worry about what he says. We know what happened. We know how it happened. He's just some old man who can't see shit. Stuff.
Mm.
His visor's too tight.
It's just too tight.
has to use that tactical visor to see shit.
Exactly.
I feel like there's a Diva ad on the console somewhere as you say that, like, he's so old he can't see shit. There's just like a Diva StarCraft professional league in the background. Probably Diva in her Officer Diva outfit, patrolling the mean streets. It's like a South Korean police force ad.
Hmm.
And right at the end of it, it's just all in Korean and it just says Soldier 76 somewhere. And it looks like she's probably making fun of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Roll mundane to see if you can comfort Apia.
+1, and I have an influence over.
You
True.
do.
Do you want to
I
do
think.
something about it?
Couldn't use
can
You
add-
get +1 to moves targeting them. So, you want to just use a +1? It doesn't take it away.
Huh?
Okay.
So I just do +2
Yep.
with the mundane. All right, let's see.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think I actually have a +2 to Kike. No, I
I
don't.
need that. I need
Where's
that
that
extra one.
Okay.
I think
Comforting
everybody
support.
had +2 to Kike. Not Kike. No, shit. Popea. Kike's.
I've got +2 for darkness somehow.
Did you just roll a 9 or?
Yes,
Yeah, I
you
rolled a
did.
9.
I think,
Okay,
but
9.
I think Popea took the thing where everybody got +2 against her, but mine's just +1.
Okay. You have some options here, Papia. You can mark potential, so to go for a level up.
Mm.
Clear a condition or shift labels if you want to open up.
I'd like to clear condition.
All right. What are you clearing?
I'd like to be less angry about it.
All right. You chill out.
Mm-hmm. I chill out. And then I'd like to turn around and here we go. Want to see about I am what you see. Yeah. I wanna first calm and comfort Abrams, because I said he was basically feeling the same thing I was. It's right there, and I want to say,
Okay, I want to set the scene for you.
Sure.
This is after he went through a training room, broke everything. Now they're trying to fix it. He's currently in the lounge, laying on the couch with the How to Not Break Stuff for Dummies. But behind the book is actually a McCree comic. Like it's like inside the book.
Yeah.
And he has a cowboy hat
One of the
over his
worst.
eyes, covering his face.
Great. So I'll come up behind you and say, I haven't read that one yet.
What? Shit.
No,
well,
it's
yeah,
cool.
hey, what do you need?
I just wanted to. I guess I just wanted to say that Commander Morrison was really being hard on you. I get it. You know, it's not your fault, the condition you were in. Just bad positioning, and it could have been anyone coming after us, but you probably picked the best strategy for getting through there. And thank you so much for having Darkness's back when I couldn't be there.
Oh no, it's fine. It's what I'm here for, you guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, definitely.
should definitely probably stop trying to break everything in the process. But,
No, I mean it's cool. It's just a fact, and I feel like, you know, it was, if they weren't expecting you to break stuff, then why did they put you in like this glass encasing that was the airport, right?
I don't know. I
I
tell
don't
them
know.
every time not to put me in places where things can break.
Yeah.
Of course, that's everywhere.
Well, I mean, yeah. You do seem to have a thick skull. You go through walls really well, I mean, and
Okay, I wasn't
I
sure
don't
if
know
I
what
should
I'm
take
saying
that as a
there.
compliment or an insult.
No, I think McCree would like your initiative. So I'm gonna do that roll now.
All right, which are you doing?
This is the comfort
Okay.
and support.
All right.
So here's mundane.
Yep.
No modifier. Oh wait, no, I do have advantage over him.
Yeah,
Just
well, I
because
mean, you have
I'm
a
the
plus
rival
one.
now.
You have influence.
Yeah, I've got influence. 7.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I needed it.
You get some picks here, Abrams. All right, you putting on the cowboy hat. There we go.
Yep.
Chat harassed you long enough.
There you
What is
go.
my options
You want
here?
to mark potential, clear a condition, or shift labels if you open up?
I think I'm just gonna get rid of guilty.
Vietnam era radio operator. All right, I think I'm gonna take guilty.
I'm gonna get rid of guilty there.
Romeo Foxtrot. Shall we dance?
Just to satisfy everybody else who's been saying get the hat.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely spamming chat.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I was going to get rid of guilty because it's kind of like, I did break a lot of stuff, but it was in the act to try to make sure the others were safe. And that in the end, that's what I was here to do.
All of your high school brains, you're like, why do they keep putting me in situations where stuff can break? I don't know.
And then, that's every situation, but
we cut to 76 talking to McCree, and 76 just like, you think he's ever gonna figure out that we're putting him in these situations so he finally stops breaking things? And McCree's like, no, he's an idiot.
Oh,
that's terrible.
That is.
That's what 76 is like. You're an idiot. Look at that belt buckle. I don't know if you guys ever saw the fan comic of how McCree got his belt buckle, but it was amazing.
Yeah, I did. It was hilarious.
Oh,
Reaper, back when they were still bromanced. Yeah. And then if I can, I want to activate this I am what you see thing.
Okay.
When you spend time talking to someone about your identity, and I'm going to, take advantage of Abrams being there, ask them which label they want to impose on you. Their player will tell you honestly. If I accept it, I take +1 forward and either mark potential or clear condition. So I just want to say, I had a chance back in the coffee shop to slip out of disguise, and just that's how I got the stupid T-shirt. Damn it! I was supposed to return this.
It's a nice shirt.
It is a nice. It's really soft.
I can. It's probably brand new. That's why.
Yeah.
If
it goes through the wash, it won't. I will. I'll send it back.
Maybe not us, because we
No.
kind of just wrecked the place. Well, I wrecked the place.
Eh,
Just go on without me.
there was a lot of gunshots. It's not
Nah,
just you. But
I-
no, it's just that I had the opportunity to, not be Popea for a little bit. And I feel like I didn't take that opportunity when it was good, and then I completely messed up who it is and what I was supposed to do in that whole mission. You told me to run away, and I didn't, and I came back, and I just don't know, like, what was I supposed to do there? Just be normal, take off the mask, and run off, like you said, or I don't know,
Something
like be a
stupid?
hero, use my powers. I don't know.
You're, from what I noticed, you're not the type to do what Darkness and I could, especially me. I couldn't do the normal thing. That's just not part of me. You,
Mm,
on the other hand, that's you. That's all you.
mhm.
You're the ones that can talk to people, understand them. I can just only hurt stuff and tear things down that's in my way. As well, you can see there, and back in Italy where I destroyed that school that was probably priceless and all historical.
Mm.
And
Hey, Caesar never looked so
I didn't
good.
do the satellite though. I couldn't do that. I was
Oh
a
yeah.
little upset about that. I really wanted to beat him up. I had him. But
Kike.
regardless, it's not that you should accept who you are, what you are. It's who you should know you should be. Me, I know what I can do. Darkness knows what she can do. You know what you can do. All right?
All right.
All right. Do you
So
accept
it
the
sounds
label
like
shift?
a mundane label.
Or do you accept that?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to lower?
I have, based on what he said, I've got 1 in freak and 2 in mundane, so I'm gonna swap freak to mundane.
Okay.
So I've got 3 mundane currently. And I take +1 forward and either mark potential or clear condition.
Yep.
No, wait, hang on. So it doesn't say swap my labels or anything like that. It's just ask what he wants to see of me.
Yep. But that's what's
So
happening.
I'm not moving that mundane label.
It does. It does. It's part
Oh,
of
it does.
it's part of the influence move itself because he has influence over you.
Okay.
You're accepting
Then-
what he's telling you. There's multiple moves happening at the same time. Your mask move is also triggering him. But
The mask when you try to affirm.
Yep.
Not currently, no.
All right. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Do you
I'm going
want
to-
to mark
take-
potential or clear condition?
Yes. Yes.
Which
Mark
one?
potential.
All right. Okay. Darkness, what's happening with you while Abrams is reading a comic book?
The Don't Break Stuff for Dummies book.
okay.
Don't break stuff. for
Literally
dummies
no
on
one
Cree.
believes that right now.
I'm
Yeah.
currently pressing, my my scarf, ironing it out, make sure there's no creases. Probably deep in thought about, obviously I'm being afraid, insecure, and feelings of hopelessness. And with my labels getting swapped around, a lot to think about. So yeah, I guess I'm just kind of pondering while I iron my scarf.
All right. As you're all in the base, you just hear. It sounds like someone's playing golf. Like occasionally hear like a thunk, and then maybe a golf ball hitting something. And that's when the explosions start. After a few moments.
Damn it.
And then there's a sound. It sounds kind of like someone's riding American Chopper through the hallways of the Overwatch base towards you. And there's just like someone like, oh, you can do, bite. Yeah, there's definitely explosions and motorcycle noises. What do you guys want to do?
Well,
Go investigate.
I'm assuming, where are all the alerts? Like, why is there no?
All right, Abrams, you pop your head out into the hallway. I'd like you to roll a superior for your assess the situation.
Do I suck at that?
That's great because I'm glad that you decided to be the first one out.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame. All right.
So probably the comic book panel is you like throwing your book aside. It flies into the air, and the McCree comic flies in the other direction. The cowboy hat is also in the air as well, and you're like dashing towards the door. Well, I don't know. Maybe you run through the wall.
I reach back and get the comic book and go back. Don't leave that behind.
Right.
The hat and the "Don't break things for dummies" hits the ground. And then yeah, I'm curious. Are you using the door, or are you just going through the wall into the hallway?
Well, my guilt's away, so going through the wall.
Okay, yeah, you go through the wall. You daredevil through the wall. Goosh. There's a huge pile of bricks and white dust that head out, and you come into the hallway. You look down the hall, and in the brief instant you have, roll and let's see what you see.
8.
An 8. Okay, you get to ask one question.
How could we best end this quickly?
All right. So what's happening is you see a enormous man riding on a motorcycle towards, wearing a pig mask, and sitting on his shoulders is some sort of psychopathic peg leg Australian with is it a croquet ball launcher? Is that what he fires with his explosives? Yeah, it's Junkrat and Roadhog riding towards you.
Yeah.
But it's a narrow hallway. If you just run right at them, assuming you can somehow overcome Roadhog and Junkrat at the same time, you could end it quickly.
Then I'll directly engage.
Okay. As you move there, unfortunately, there are bombs being flung directly at you. And I'm going to need you to roll to take a powerful blow. As you just start charging forward, there's just like ding, 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 ding.
That's not great.
Explosions are going off. Like, you are just barely missing most of them. Yeah.
All right. Let's not suck.
Show me your moves. Okay.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
No, it's terrible.
That's terrible and awful.
Fuck, I forgot.
You've got a couple ideas here. You can remove yourself from the situation, lose control of your powers or yourself in a terrible way, or pick 2 options from the 7 to 9 list.
I want to lose control of my powers.
All right. I feel like the next panel we see is Abrams in a jail cell with the cowboy hat next to him. He's got blood running down his face. It's all dried up. And McCree's standing there, and he's just like, "Tell me what happened, son," in a speech bubble. And then it cuts to a few panels of Abrams like throwing explosives back at the team, and then just picking up Roadhog and the whole motorcycle and just running them through wall after wall after wall. And finally, the last panel is Abrams standing over the 2 of them, and they're like, limbs are broken. There's a bunch of Overwatch team members who are like shaking Abrams, and someone's like screaming like, "Stop it! You're killing them!" Yeah. And we cut to Darkness and Papilla outside the jail cell, behind a like a one-way mirror, looking at what's happening here. What's going on with the 2 of you? Like, you literally just watch Abrams run out into a hallway and just nearly murder some dudes.
I'm kind of wondering, like, why is he in jail? Like, he's
okay. Yeah, I mean, you're a ninja, so killing people's kind of your thing. You still have an assault rifle on your back for no reason.
Yeah, assault rifle / sniper, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was like, has he? I'm more worried about, like, has he seen medical? He's gotten medical attention. I assume not if there's dried blood. So I'm thinking, like, he might be.
Is it my blood or is it their blood?
It's not clear.
Not
okay.
Clear. All right, so I guess I'm more concerned than anything as to why he hasn't seen medical attention and why he's in jail for basically kind of saving the base from an attack, or maybe not saving entirely.
Kind of destroy the base.
Kind of destroy it. Yeah, okay, I'm just concerned about his well-being.
All right, yeah. Papilla?
Let me ask, can I pierce the mask to try and understand like how it happened exactly?
Do it.
Yes.
Roll
Okay.
mundane. This is exactly what it is.
I also have influence over him.
You have a +4 to this, yeah.
Yeah, +4.
Just
So
don't roll double ones.
I don't think so.
Or you just get a full hit. That works too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Okay. So piercing the mask.
Get 3
It's
questions.
like, what do you want me to do here
Are you asking
in
me?
this situation?
Yep, that's you,
Yeah.
Abrams.
Oh,
This is her reading your body language.
I think right now he's just mostly just laying there thinking what happened, what took control of him. How, like, up until this point, he had relative control of his powers and something just snapped, causing
Okay.
him to go into that rage.
So what do you want her to do?
I don't know.
I mean, that's an answer.
That is an answer.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay. Then if that's the case, I suppose, how could I gain further influence over you? Because I get to, I asked 3. Right. That's my second question then.
It would probably be.
Jailbreak.
Don't say jailbreak.
It wouldn't be jailbreak. Just try to ask them why I'm in here.
Mm.
See if you can just have them release me.
Mm. So not quite jailbreak, but plead for your case.
Okay.
In other words. Okay.
Third question.
If that's the case, what do you intend to do if you get out? That's my qualifier before. What do you intend to do?
Break some more stuff. Take a nap.
Finish my comic.
Nothing is also an answer.
He's a simple man.
You'd probably consider resigning.
What? Okay. Yeah, seeing that hopelessness, probably Papaya would have to intervene at this point. Can I go out of this glass box from this other side of the one-way mirror?
Yep.
Knock on the door and see if I can talk to the people speaking with him.
Yep.
Knocking on the door, who answers?
It's McCree. McCree comes in. What do you need?
Mr. McCree, look, I
Just call me
was
McCree.
there for McCree. Okay, Troll. I'm not sure what happened exactly, but he had bombs blowing up right in his face. If anything, this is him getting shell shocked. But I mean, it's.
Kid, we're just letting him cool off for a while.
You're not. He can cool off when he's not behind bars.
Well, we'd let him cool off somewhere else, but he's a little good at
somewhat
breaking.
Similar to this before.
He's good at breaking the rest of the base.
Not when he's got bombs blowing up in his face. It's a different story at that point.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm sure the bombs would have done a lot of damage too to the base if he had.
Yeah, and how exactly did Junkrat and Roadhog get in here?
Right.
I mean, isn't this like one of our safe houses?
It's just like, you haven't been here for very long, but people just break into our base all the time. It's weird. It just happens.
It's just like one of those.
Every few minutes,
it's
I
almost
think.
like they have a hacker on.
Ever since we hit that damn button reactivating Overwatch, I feel like we fight every day for hours and hours on end. Well, anyway, listen. We're just holding him here for a little while till he cools off.
The Petrus.
You know how young boys can be.
I mean...
Do they?
Kind of?
I mean, you're on their team, so hopefully.
I feel like, yeah, it's just that, I don't know, I feel like a little word of encouragement from you would go a long way with him. I don't like the look in his eye. It's not like he's going to be a harm to anyone else. It's just, he needs this more than I do. He needs this team. Help him out,
All right.
please.
All right. McCree all writes you a few times and then closes the window and heads on over to Abrams and opens the jail cell and takes your cowboy hat and puts it on his head and sits down next to you.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dang.
I know. It's the coolest thing that's ever happened to you. Probably the coolest thing that ever will happen to you. And he says, son, how you doing?
Terrible.
Yeah, I expect so. Gonna be a lot of days like that in the future.
How much did I destroy?
Well, nothing that can't be rebuilt.
Are the two still alive?
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a lot more than you punching them to knock them out. You know, every time I think someone's dead, they just walk out of someplace alive again. It's really weird, actually. No one questions it. He looks directly at the panel, into the viewer of the comic book.
Who stopped me?
I hit you in the back of the head with the gun. Listen,
That worked?
kid, when I was a young man, I didn't have an opportunity like I wasn't a member of a world-spanning organization dedicated to teaching young heroes how to control their powers and defend from the forces of TALON, hostile omnics, and whatever else is happening. When I was a kid, I was a member of a street gang, sold weapons for a living. Real weapons. And he like puts his hand on his cyber pistol that's got the glowing bullets. Real hardware.
Right.
And then I met a man, Reyes, Gabriel Reyes. And he like looks down at the belt buckle he's got. Kid, he taught me you don't just have to be a hero. You can be someone making up for past sins. Try to make things right. Bring justice to the unjust.
All right.
All right. And he's using his influence. Yep. He is trying to raise your mundane and lower your danger. Remember, this is your hero. Literally wear him on your ass.
He's my hero, but I know I'm dangerous, but I don't think I could be. I wouldn't know how to sympathize. So let's try to deny it.
All right. Roll. Nope. His words hit you so hard. Your mundane goes up, your danger goes down, and you take the insecure. As your hero pats you on the back and says, "It's gonna be fine, son," and you're like, "It's not gonna be fine. It's gonna be horrible. I don't know what I'm doing." He's like, "I know it seems like you don't know what you're doing," and in your thought bubble, you're like, I don't. Tell me what to do.
Don't.
I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you that you just keep moving ahead on the path that you think is right. And your thought bubble's like, I don't know what's right. Tell me. And he's like,
This is the exact opposite of what I hoped would happen.
And he takes the cowboy hat off and puts it on your head and stands up and gestures you to tell. Cool down, son.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. Well,
Thanks.
free to go.
Probably just exit the cell. Go back to the probably
As
broken.
you start walking away, he's like, by the way, we're doing some redecorating at 6 tomorrow, so be up early.
Understand.
See you there.
Yeah.
He walks out the door. I'm waiting right there, and I'm like, "What'd he say?"
He's just going to walk by, go back to the probably blown up couch, just lay there.
Couch is perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. The perfectly fine couch.
There's
Everything
like
else is blown up
scorch
around.
marks all around the couch, and the couch is perfectly fine. Obvious pattern of Junkrat explosions.
Can I give comfort, I guess, or support?
Yeah. All right. I feel
Do
like
it,
this
do it, do
is
it.
the last panel of book 2. What are you doing? What are you saying?
So I go over there and I sit on the couch beside him. I'm saying, listen, I know you have a lot of emotions and things running through your head right now. You need to just take a second and breathe. Center yourself. I know it's what you probably think about what happened is terrible, but you have to understand that you saved myself, Apia, and probably the majority of the Overwatch team here. And while you did destroy some of the base, things could have been a lot worse if you hadn't taken the action that you did. So just keep that in mind when you're the person who will take action when people won't. And a lot of times that's necessary. Pats him on the back.
All right.
Gets up and walks away.
Let's roll for it.
Okay, and I have influence over him, and I have mundane, so that's 2, right?
Did you? I'm sorry, Gwen. I didn't hear you. Did you say kiss him?
Well, I meant him. Kiss her.
Da, 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 brr. Da, 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 da,
Da.
da. Oh man, I could totally see Papia like Widowmakering in from above.
Yeah.
With that like iPod, Beats by Dre headphones in, listening to that song, watching this happen.
Yeah.
Beats by Lucio.
Beats by Lucio, of
Beats by
course.
Lucio.
How did I miss that? Perfect, you got me. All right, let's roll your plus mundane here, Darkness. A 9. Okay.
Gosh.
Partial hit. On a hit, they hear you. You have some choices here, Abrams. You can mark potential, which I think will give you a level up. Clear a condition or shift labels if you open up. Wow, you're looking around.
That's really.
There's so
Wait,
many
don't you get
conditions, and
potential
it's level up.
for?
You do have a ton of conditions.
Resist
That's
as
true.
well.
For which one?
The influence. For resisting influence.
Yeah, because you failed horribly, right?
Okay, well that's
Yep.
that. Well, I'm gonna open up. Why not?
All right. What do you say? And remember that what you say determines what labels you should.
Yes. Since I was about, I don't know, 15, I got pulled into a program that changed me, trained me. Supposed to actually be with TALON right now, but I got away. Make me into a weapon, a force, kind of like you saw there. Sometimes I try to understand what you guys do, but it's just not me.
Well,
weapon.
it's not who you are now, but you've changed from when you were with Talon to how you are now.
I was never with Talon. I
Well,
left before I got out before I could.
Well, either way, you had the psychological stuff done to you. You have to understand that in the process of learning and becoming a better person, it's a step-by-step process, and you can't skip steps, which is just another step in your process of learning and becoming a better person.
I just don't feel like that's what I think I need to do.
What do you think you need to do?
Train more, focus on my powers. That way I don't lose control like I did before.
I think that you're concentrating too much on the physical and not enough on the mental. Powers come from within, not just from your brute strength. They're controlled by your mind. I think you might want to do some more some meditation, mental strengthening before anything else.
Well, Abrams, you succeeded, so you get to pick. It sounds like you're lowering your mundane and raising your freak.
I was going for danger.
I mean, you talked about your powers. I'll let you danger.
Okay.
Right. enough overlap. So what I find curious here is that you get the opportunity to make these shifts because of Darkness's encouragement. And then she's telling you where, oh, you are telling him how he should be. Wow, you're using your influence over him. Fascinating. All right, Abrams. As soon as you shift, Darkness is telling you how it is. Kicks in. Do you want to resist it, or do you want to shift labels as to how she told you life works?
Gonna resist it.
All right, you get a +1 to this because it's against Darkness. Just to remind you, because you live here.
Yeah.
This on your character sheet.
Okay.
Wow, full resist. Okay, literally no shits given at all. You hold to yourself and you get to pick 2 options. You can clear a condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong. Shift 1 label up and 1 down of your choice, or cancel their influence and take +1 against them.
I think
You get to pick 2 of these.
All right, where is it?
Your words carefully, Spartan.
Where's that list? Influence. Okay, there it is. So I get 2 because I got 10 plus?
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone's trying to tell Abrams how to do stuff. You're clearing a condition?
Insecure.
All right. How are you proving them wrong?
It's not more of the mental thing I need to do. It's more I need to be more confident in what I can do. So that way I don't.
Not a mental thing. I just got to overcome my mental problems by being mental.
Yeah, it's fine. He doesn't understand.
And
I know what I can do. I know I control it. I've controlled it for up until now.
Have you?
Yes. That's as much as I wanted to control it.
Fair enough.
So I know if I train, I can be able to stay in control. As for the other thing I want, I don't know. And then I want to shift a label. Do I need to prove that wrong too?
Nope. Nope. You just shift a label however you want.
Shifting Savior to Freak. Put me back to normal like I was. All right.
Okay. All right. I feel like that's the last panel we see. Abrams completely misunderstanding everything Darkness says to him, and it's just like, yep, I'll overcome my mental problem by ignoring them.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. I know it's a little early to wrap up, but this feels like a good end to me. No, it's a little early, but I'm also super tired. And losing steam here. So at the end of session, each character gets to pick whether they grew closer to the team, grew into their image of themselves, or grew away from the team. Who would like to go first? And these are on the peripheral. Pop it up. Upper left-hand corner.
I guess I'll probably say that I grew away from the team.
Ooh.
Well, after I did provide a lot of supports and everything to their teammates, but didn't get any in return. So obviously, I'm probably feeling a certain way. On top of the fact that I kind of opened myself up to Abrams and was completely ignored and not listened to, which clearly, as my character's personage is, I don't really talk too much or open up too much. So yeah, I definitely
Abrams breaking your heart. What a monster!
I wouldn't go that far. I'm just saying, like, further away from the team.
I don't know. I'm OTPing this right now. I'm seeing some cracks.
Yeah, coming out, right?
Who would you like to remove influence from? Take away 1 point from someone.
I'll probably take it away from Papia. I actually have a +2 with her.
All right.
Leading with influence over both.
Okay. Abrams,
So
Papia.
that +2 is
No,
gone?
+1.
Oh. All right, so darkness is now +1. Okay.
Yeah. Abrams, Papia. Who wants to go next?
I think I am growing closer to the team.
Okay.
I think Abrams has made me feel welcome as it is, so I'm giving influence to him, I believe.
Yep.
And I'm going to mark some potential.
All right.
Because I really did try to calm him down and make sure that he's still part of Overwatch. This is good for him. And I made McCree talk to him.
You made McCree talk to him. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got his hat. He never took the hat back.
No, he gave
Well,
the hat.
it was-
He took
it
the
was-
hat off and put it
He
on
put it on.
Abrams. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gave the
he never
hat
got
back.
Mm.
Probably the inside of the hat is now signed Jesse McCree. You never saw him sign it, but it just happened. Abrams, what happened with you? Grow closer, grow into yourself, or grow away?
You grow closer.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Who made you feel welcome?
I mean, they both did.
I mean, you got to pick one. God, let it be darkness. So ironic. She's like, you made me feel like less of a team member. And you're like, you made me feel like more of a team member. I just can't quit you.
I love how you're just imagining Abrams in a Texan accent. It's
Yeah.
not him at all.
Oh,
That's a brilliant question.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Popea.
Okay. All right.
Yay! Another one for Abrams.
She's helped me out.
You want to
Let me talk to McCree.
clear a condition or mark potential?
Clear
Okay.
condition.
That's good because you've got a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
No, I only had one.
Oh, really? I felt like you had 3 or 4.
I kept on getting rid of them.
Oh, well, yeah, that's good. That's like how you
all
ablate.
the support from your teammates.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm growing closer.
I mean, Darkness gave him like 3 pep talks.
Uh-huh.
Every time he was like, I'm afraid and angry and insecure, she's just like, calm your shit. It's gonna be fine.
It's cool.
You think this is bad? My master was murdered in front of me horribly by a dozen angry ninjas.
They bring down the whole.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, you say that you keep talking about your master and everything, and it's more like you should remember to center yourself. And I don't actually know anything about this person.
So I feel like
I don't.
As book 2 closes, the rear panel of the comic book is Darkness walking away from Abrams and Papia down an alleyway, and there's lots of shadows everywhere, and the back cover reads like, "Is the team breaking apart? Where is Darkness going? Find out on the next episode of Overwatch Mass Part 3, Book 3, Season 3." It just says there's lots of 3s all over the place.
It's season 3, yeah, definitely.
There's this like question mark somewhere just
in line with competition, season 3.
And there's definitely a Sombra icon over something.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Sombra icon over the rifle that's still on Darkness's back.
Ah.
There we go. Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Now do it.
Let's yeah, this is a good game, guys. I know it was a little short, but it was hugely fast paced.
It was incredibly fast paced.
Yeah. I felt like
feel
it
like
stuff was getting real.
Little hard to keep up with you guys at some points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just played Masks, a new generation, which you can pick up on Drive-Thru RPG. It's a fantastic game about teenage superheroes coming into their own, pushing each other and pulling them forward, and coming to grips with the fact that they are young defenders of. And we decided to play this in the Overwatch world because I mentioned it to Tuxtradamus one day, and he was like, "That'd be cool," and I was like, "Well, now we're gonna do it." So
It's fun. It's
let's
great.
do some outros.
I'm curious.
Who you got? What you got for me?
Before we do that, I'm curious. I know that Pondo's hero is McCree. I think I'm deciding that mine is Diva. But who's this Lexi's?
My masters.
The unreleased Overwatch hero.
Okay.
It's Genji's cousin.
Genji's cousin.
Genji and Hanzo's cousin.
I am a dirty Genji main after all.
No, you're not. You're like a Mercy main or a Pharah
Actually, I'm
main.
playing a lot of Genji.
Wow. All right,
I
we're
work
not
with
friends
them.
anymore then, I guess.
I was doing work with him though, so it's different. I get upset when my teammates don't like take care of me as Mercy.
That's the thing.
It's like I give you all these skills and you can't even keep Tracer off me.
Oh my gosh.
I've been that support main. I've been Mercy. I loved Lucio, but
Yeah, at least it's better 'cause you can kind of get away.
I've been stealing
Definitely
my
a fan.
power. I've been playing only Pharah for a while, and then the other night I just released my training weights and played Junkrat, and was just a gold medal play of the gaming all night long. But now I gotta.
He is broken.
Yeah, now I gotta put my training weights back on. Go back to Vegeta. Yeah. Let's do some outroing. Arthur Perkins, this is APGamingREAL. I have all sorts of crazy stuff going on. Tomorrow night we have a new stream starting where we have an artist live sketch a tabletop RPG that we're playing. That's gonna be crazy as shit.
Wait, who's your person?
It's Aracito.
No,
Lexi,
I don't
we
mean
need
the
to talk.
artist. I mean, who's the player?
Oh, it's EQ player.
Of course, it's
Lexi,
EQ.
you used to do some drawing. I haven't seen it in a really long time. You were drawing like a Halloween.
Dusty. Yeah, my tablet's pretty dusty. And then I got a new tablet, and it has like a much different pressure sensitivity. That was right at the end of last semester. I was taking a lot of hard science classes, so I just kind of got out of the mix of practicing, and then I felt all like, how do I do it like this, type deal. And
if you get back into drawing, let's talk, because it's a really cool. We play a game like this, me and another player, and the artist like draws things that they did in about it.
I could see that. Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I got going on, and then a whole bunch of regular stuff you can find out by going to twitch.tv/APGamingREAL and hitting the schedule button. I don't get to play any MMOs until Friday. It's so sad.
No Final Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy 14. How am I gonna grind? How am I gonna get all my timers and all my relays? I can't.
Well, I actually resubbed, but all my ports are closed, so like it won't finish downloading. Like I'll have internet, but it's like, oh, these patches can't go through, and apparently it's a DNS port issue.
Which data center are you on?
I am on Excalibur.
All right, we're on different data. On Aether Guild.
Okay, Gilgamesh.
There's a rumor that in Stormblood they're gonna start doing the cross American, cross European. I don't know. We'll see.
That'd be nice.
It'd be nice because all of my friends are all on different data centers.
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really bad. I don't know where to go. And the thing is, I'm on literally the best server. It's the North American raid server that all the hardcore do.
Yeah, I have friends on there. I probably would end up transferring over there, honestly.
Let's talk about you, Lexi Tales, formerly Meow Gamer Chick. Last time we spoke, the girl with the poop-colored eyes.
I thought we were deviating away.
We are. The girl with the cat girl ears. How about
that? No, it's puppy dog brown.
Kitty kimono.
There we go.
Kitty kimono.
On Friday, why am in the kind of howdy kimono jacket? But yes, I am the girl with the poop-colored eyes, aka Lexi Kills, here on Twitch. I do stream. Actually, I've been streaming this right now, and I'll be streaming after this because I have a PS4. So even with my shit ISP, I'll be playing some Destiny on some people. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, all under Lexi Tells as well. And I do like some unboxing videos. And actually, I have a playthrough of Nekopara Volume 0. If anyone is interested in like ecchi, like almost hentai-ish, like like it's very close. It's a very thin line there.
Your community walks that thin line with the lolicon.
Oh no,
Shit.
we're
I
putting
know.
a pause on. We're putting a stop to that.
No, we gotta
No,
hit Zergo with a rolled up newspaper.
no.
Bonk him on the nose.
A little like spritzer, like a little.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad. No, only cute ones are fine, but like don't, there's some that are not okay for sure. So, but yes.
All right, Pondo, got going on. When you're not playing a Texan, which is all the time.
I'm not. Abram's not a Texan.
I remember Prendar Creed being pretty Texan.
I mean, Prendar, yes.
Prendar
Abram's
randomly
no.
shot a man, so that's pretty Texan-ish.
Yeah.
Thanks, Texas. I don't know why they put up with me.
Like Rad's it. Yeah, no, I'm Pond of the Mad. YouTubes and stuff. Hopefully have something starts coming up with stuff soon. I have some plans, but we'll eventually enact on them.
Eloquent. Eloquent right there. That's a man who has plans but won't share them with you. Keep an eye on this one. And if you wanted to keep an eye on Pond of the Mad, where would you go to do that?
YouTube.com/Pond of the Mad.
God, what an easy.
Yes.
Super, you're not a streamer. You're an opera singer.
Yeah. I've been working on getting into it, but mostly I make breadsticks during the week.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's an unusual open, but continue.
No,
I'm intrigued.
instead, the fun stuff that I do is usually involved with your server now. I used to be involved with typical gaming's family, but he hasn't been doing his
For the Empire,
Wednesday. So I just like hang out with those guys and play Overwatch sometimes. I am Super Gwen, B3N, and you'll either find me on Twitter talking and retweeting about Critical Role, or on AP's server talking about Critical Role or playing his play-by-post campaign.
I'm 2 episodes behind, so it's
I'm on someone else's coattails. Yeah. I got a question for you, Pondo. If he's not a Texan, is he from Missouri?
Yeah, give us a state. What American state is he from, buddy?
Or maybe not even. Maybe he just
he's just like, actually, Abrams is from the District of Columbia. He's a true American.
Yeah.
Or
Utah?
Or
Iowa? Or Idaho? Or Alaska? Or what?
Probably Pennsylvania. I don't know. Didn't put much thought into that. Yeah. No, he's not a Texan.
Cowboys from Pennsylvania. I've having lived there, I know that that's a thing.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he's not he's just a friend of McCree. I don't know why you get the impression he's a cowboy.
Wear a cowboy hat.
You wear a hat.
Doesn't mean anything.
Just a fan.
Just a fan.
It's like,
honestly,
doesn't play video games enough, has a video game brother who is such a fan of Diva, but is actually a fan of her acting career.
All right. Well,
yeah.
That's it. Done. If you're watching this live, I'm about to go host Lexi's. Watch Lexi. Or do what you want. I'm not in charge of you. If you're already watching Lexi, do what you want. You keep watching, probably. Have a good night.
Good night. Thanks for playing,